You're such an asshole.
AssholeConsulting.com, go there, and also go to dailymotion.com and search for Aaron Clary. Yes, I have a prediction that with Google's or YouTube's new community guidelines that we can't curse, be controversial, or any bit slightly interesting. If all of a sudden these videos start getting taken down or demonetized, we'll be migrating over to Dailymotion. I think I'm going to start putting up a couple videos over there at Dailymotion as well. I'm going to be backing up certainly my podcasts over there. So there will be material. I keep saying that, and then it's completely my fault. You know what? We're going to put that on the to-do list. Dailymotion backup. They actually have an hour limit, so it's always fun and games here on the interwebs when you have a monopoly. So, we have requested. If you have requests, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com. Send me your questions. Send me your fucking money, and I'll answer it. This is short and sweet. Just want to know what you think of WGU, particularly your thoughts on their IT degrees. And he provides a link to Texas, WGU.edu. Now, WGU stands for Western Governors University. I am a huge proponent of them. Let me pull up their site. And the reason why is that they are accredited, and they're trying to make education as cheaply as possible. So they're doing as much of these classes online. The only other school I know that is accredited and has as much notoriety would be ASU. And so these are the two colleges that are accredited. And I mean, seriously, if you want to get a degree, consider these schools first, because it doesn't matter where you go to school, as long as it's accredited and as long as it's in a good field. It matters what you major in. So he goes to WGU Texas, and this just happens to be Texas. You can look into the history. Basically, it's the Western governor setting up all these different Western state universities. It's under the WGU name. So this is Texas, and then the link goes to all their degrees that they're offering. So you have a Bachelor's of Science in Data Management, Data Analytics, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology and Network Administration, then in Security, Software Development, then Health Informatics, Business Information Technology Management. And if I'm jerking off, that means it's not worth going. Then you can get Masters in Cybersecurity Information Assurance, Masters in Information Technology Management. If you hear management, that means I don't want to do the hard lifting. I want to tell you nerds what to do, because I'm the guy with nice hair. I'm the big idea guy. Yeah, my daddy's rich. You don't want management, okay? MBA in Information Management Technology. No. So you get rid of all the management. Anything with management in it, you get rid of it, okay? Because we're not going to hire a 22-year-old to manage people. It just isn't going to work that way. Now, normally, and as short as a year ago, these programs would have been all right. But the paradox that you face with degrees in IT, not necessarily engineering or, say, physics or metallurgy or chemistry or something like that. The problem with IT, specifically computer technology, is that the technology changes so rapidly, and schools cannot keep up with this. Frankly, this college, even though it's trying to do good, is about 10 years behind the curve. It's like mainstream media and bloggers. Bloggers are like at least 10 years ahead of the curve. I came out warning people about the housing bubbles and worthless degrees, and now it's like, I love it when time, there might be an education bubble in 2016. Yeah! Did you know that? So if you want to listen to old baby boomers, who head up these schools or head up Time Magazine or the mainstream media, you're going to be behind the curve. And so what the paradox of these degrees is, getting a bachelor's of information in network administration, not going to hurt you. You'll go work as a call center person or a Geek Squad guy, but you ain't going to be put in charge of nobody's network system. And then the irony is, by the time you would be offered a job like that, whatever you learned has been outdated by advances in technology. So that's the paradox of the problem, is if you get a bachelor's degree from an institution that is at minimum 5 years behind the curve where the money's being made, you'll land a job. Yeah, it's better than getting a degree in English, but you're basically you're not picking the low-hanging fruit. So this is where certifications come in, and that's where the real money is made. You got to be on the edge of the envelope of evolution of IT. So right now it's Python, and a buddy of mine, last year or 2 years ago, he's working on VMware. I don't know what he's working on now, and before that, 3, 5, 6 years ago, it was cybersecurity. Now, another thing, if you go listen to Eli, the computer guy, he has a great video out there talking about this evolution, and I kind of go to him and kind of stay. This is how I stay abreast of things and developments in the IT world. But basically, he's pointing out that, like, okay, yeah, in 1999, 2000, you could make six figures as a computer networker. Right now, the software, like operating systems, and the hardware, the routers, and servers, and everything, are getting so advanced. It's just basically plug and play, and anybody can do it. So, in general, to be short about, I would not get degrees in any of these except maybe data analytics. But the rest of it, I kind of like, for 4 years that you'd be spending on that, I'd go to a programming boot camp. I would go and learn, go online, go to IT discussion boards, go and search the want ads in Craigslist or Indeed.com or Monster and see what the most in-demand certifications are, or skills, not even certifications. Like, do you know how to program Python? That's it. You can get a certification, I'm sure. But it's like, what is now? What is hot now? And then go teach yourself that. And that's going to end up not only saving you a ton of time and money by not going to school and learning this outdated shit, not to mention you're going to have to take 2 years of bullshit anyway for liberal arts classes and all this other crap. You don't have the time. You need to get to that envelope of evolution of IT. And that means self-study, boot camps, fast and furious, learn the skills, practice at home, get good, and then start applying for jobs. That's what I would do. So the only one here that I like is data analytics, not data management, but data analytics. It's big data, but again, you're going to have to learn these programs on top of it. You're going to have to be good at math. And this is something that I think has a longer term, it has a longer life cycle than, I know how, I got a CCNA. Well, okay, now that's outdated. Now this is a skill, the statistics, the programming, the modeling, that's something that's has a little bit more longevity. The rest of that, no, dude, it's outdated. This is all outdated shit. I won't even bother with it. So this is not to besmirch Western Governors University, the whole entire system, Texas or the other states. This is this is how education should be done, but they should just be honest with you, say, well, this is kind of outdated, and a really long about way of going and getting certified and getting a job in IT. That's the one great thing about being a nerd. All the crap that you suffered in high school, you could skip college. And the fucking, popular kids can go to school and waste their time and their money. And then you can make six figures at 20 if you got the right skills. So I would spend a lot of time finding out what the most in-demand things are, saying, okay, what's in demand IT-wise, and then go master that shit through self-study. That's what I would do. Because here's the thing, you can always go to college. It's not like these people aren't going to be desperate with their hands out for your money. You can always go to college. So best of luck to you. Toodles.